What's up guys, it's me John. Now if you're one of my older viewers, you probably remember last year during spring break, my friends and I went to Chinatown and called it Most Excellent Adventure. And this year on spring break, we decided to do something similar. So we took a very long train ride to Hollywood, California. Now if you're not from California, you'd probably expect Hollywood to look something along the lines of this, or this. But in reality, it actually looks like this, and this. But you know what, let's just watch some footage. And let's start at Hollywood style. Lights, camera, action! Real quick before I begin, I went on this adventure with my friends Riley, Jose, and John with an H. You probably remember John with an H from last year's Most Excellent Adventure. Now let's make haste to Hollywood land! So we did some pretty awesome things while we were there, like visit some of the awesome shops on Hollywood Boulevard. We also walked past Hollywood High School, and it was cool because it had a bunch of film character icons painted on the side of it. Then we walked a few blocks to this store called Amoeba. Now Amoeba is this huge and famous record store located on Sunset Boulevard. Because my friends are into vintage type music more than I am, we spent a pretty huge chunk of our time there. You know, and I'll admit it was a pretty cool place. They had a giant selection of bands I'd never heard of, probably would never listen to, and still won't listen to. But hey, the records were great prices, like what, $3? And they also had a movie section with probably every movie known to man. So the whole store was kind of like the Costco of music. It was like the iTunes store, if iTunes was actually a store.
Zeppelin 4, I don't know if you know this, but this is their most awesome album ever for $3, right? I know.
One thing that I thought was kind of funny though, there wasn't a single person working at that store that wasn't a hipster. Anyways, after we left the record store, we continued up the street and we actually met a real celebrity. We met Will Smith. Oh my god.
You can see his arm here.
Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It was a giant poster of him hanging on the Nickelodeon Studios building. So that was pretty cool. And after that, we continued our little adventure down the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We saw stars on the ground with names of icons that everyone who breathes oxygen should know.
Shirley Temple, no way!
After that, we went to the Hollywood and Highland Center to do some more dumb stuff.
Jose, you wanna run through it? Oh yeah! Okay, I'll do it if you do it. I'm gonna like get my phone, press record, throw it, like as it's recording.
Next, we hopped back on the subway to take the trip even further. We went to Universal CityWalk outside of Universal Studios to get some lunch.
Why is it so dark? The definition of the red line is sketchy.
That is yogurt plan, whatever, but I can't read your name. Fix that, because that's why you have no customers. Alright, on the left again, we have Kelly Slater, Broadridge Club, probably some clothes, I don't care. Biggest TV ever. If I played Call of Duty on that, that would just be amazing.
After that, there's really nothing more we wanted to do. We hopped back on the train. So that was our trip to Hollywood. But you know what? No Hollywood trip is complete without a super sexy, most excellent montage. Lights, camera, action. since I told you about my most excellent adventure, I want to hear about yours. Go ahead and tell me about your most excellent adventure in the comment section below. And hey, if you need to lie to make it a little more interesting, by all means go ahead. I'm the one that has to read through all these, so at least try to entertain me a little bit. If your comment is creative enough, it'll be featured in next week's video. Even better, film your pretty faces explaining your most excellent adventure and leave it as a video response. Or take the camera out, film your most excellent adventure, and leave it as a video response. Anyways guys, I'm gonna go. Special thanks to Jose, Riley, and John with an H for joining me on this most excellent adventure. And most importantly, thank you guys for watching my videos. Also, if you would like to watch last year's most excellent adventure, you can do so by clicking the link right here. Also, my other links are always in the description below, so be sure to follow me on Twitter and add me on Google+. Once again, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!